Okay, this is workshop number 2, ConsultationX Marketing Solutions. The very basics of marketing kind of break things down into 4 different categories or focuses called the 4 Ps. There's product, price, place, and promotion. Those are the 4 things that we can manipulate to kind of cater to our audience and make sure all the details about whatever our product or service is get out to the right people, all the right details to the right people. So the first 2, price and product, these are covered by our booking system Acuity and can be adjusted at any point online. Prices can be altered to offer sales or promotions. This is a great tool to basically create something called scarcity, where you give the impression to the customer that whatever deal is going on, whatever sale might be going on, or even the product itself has a very limited time offer. And if they don't act now, they'll lose out. People are more likely to resist losing something than they are of trying to gain something. And so if um, you hold something out and say that it's going to be taken away versus be like, hey, this is a great opportunity and here's why, they're more likely to go with the first option statistically. Um, Next up is place. So place is something that becomes a lot more accessible with Zoom and other online platforms where you don't have to have like an office in your home-based city. You don't have to only meet with people in your area. That way, if you live in a smaller town, you're not very limited on who your potential clients are. But for each individual coach, your local area is a great place to start with the option of online for other clients. This just gives you an area to focus your marketing, to start building your network, to get your name out there, to start shaking hands and talking about what you're passionate about and what you do and how you're helping people and changing lives. This is what like the business cards are for. This is what the eventual pamphlets are going to be for. All the marketing tools that we're handing out. Step 1 to this is to find your prospective clients. Step 2 is to make them aware of you. Step 3 is to show value and problem solving potential with your service. And step 4 is basically that different is better than being better. Uh, to explain this a little bit more, it's if you can make yourself stand out to all the competition and say, hey, this is why we're different than the next person. This is why we're different than all the other big corporations. This is why my coaching is different than anybody else's out there, rather than just saying, hey, I can do financial coaching better than the next guy. You want to make sure that you stand out versus just put yourself into competition with the other person. So this is a big question to answer. Just what do I actually do with all this marketing knowledge? What do each one of you have to glean from this, and how can you apply it to your coaching? There's 2 main ways to approach marketing, and it just depends on your style and how you want to approach all this. The first one is to create as much content as possible and reach far and wide. The second one is create relational capital with specific prospects to get high value clients. So with the first method, the content creation, this looks like making videos, social media posts, appearing on or hosting podcasts, writing books, just anything that you can use to get your thoughts, your perspective. Really, I think is a big thing that you want to put out there. Um, and that just goes back to networking and getting to know more people, because the best tools that you have become available to you when you know the right people that need them. Just using your network and reaching as many people with these more personable videos or writing or blog posts are a really good way to make up for the lack of hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw at marketing. So this is kind of an application of this first method of marketing. This is just a post that explains somebody who wrote a book and what she's about. And again, I have underlined this section of that I'm giving away this week, and it creates this scarcity of, look, you can get this book for free this week, no cost, no charge, and who knows what it might have to offer. It's literally a no risk, all reward um, offer that is on a limited time. And let's say somebody sees this on a Thursday and they're like, oh, well, this is end on Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. I better get this now. So I can still get this for free and be part of this deal and potentially grow myself through this. So the second method is focused more on using references, word of mouth, and client to professional platforms. The last one of these is one that we're going to talk the most about right now, and it's something I addressed in the preview to this workshop, but I want to get a bit more into right now. This method is more focused on finding 1 to 3 solid clients at a time and having an ongoing relationship with them, rather than trying to cast a huge net and see who bites. Um, and this one's really good for just finding immediate business, or if you just need to start getting your coaching practice going, and then you can focus more on the bigger, um, things like writing a book or starting a podcast or a blog or something like that. Um, so here are some examples of client to professional websites. Bark.com is a really good one. Upwork, I've also read a good deal about, and then Thumbtack is one that also comes up on a lot of lists of the most successful of these systems. So I have some things highlighted here. So the first thing is just having a lot of leads available. This one is filtered through life coaching and career coaching. There are a lot of different options. If you're into nutritional or fitness coaching, it opens up a whole lot because each time somebody goes on the site looking for a different service or professional to hire, it adds to the overall number of leads. Something else is it explains if somebody is looking for online or remote services. This again opens up the whole place part of things to see if you'd be able to service them. And then I think the most important thing is down at the bottom here. There it says how likely are you to make a hiring decision, and this person is very likely to hire, which means it's very worth it to contact them. They have nobody else that's already contacted them. So odds are, if they like what you're saying, or if you're able to offer what they're looking for, then boom, you have your first client and you're making money. Another thing about this one's Bark.com, but just having similar deals to this where they just show a lot of confidence in their services. And this specific deal is if you, with your first bundle of credits, if you don't book at least one client, then they'll refund you all the credits. And again, this is just something that shows a lot of confidence in their system and that it's guaranteed to work. And if it doesn't, then money back, no harm, no foul. Some additional tips. So you can offer discounts or referral bonuses to clients who connect you with other potential clients. This doesn't have to be somebody that you've already worked with. It could just be a friend or family member, and you can offer them maybe a $20 gift card or something if they connect you with somebody that ends up booking an appointment with you or paying for an appointment. You can, again, going back to just using your network in a way that's not just bombarding them with, uh, talking about coaching or trying to like use them to like recruit people, but it's more about just offering real incentives that actual, established companies use these techniques to, again, expand their network, reach more customers. It's all part of the marketing strategies. Here's an example of a discount card offered by, I think this is a car dealership business card where they just offer 50% off, which again is an amazing deal. Um, but it's them doing business with somebody that they wouldn't have if they hadn't received this card. So even though it's a huge price slash, um, it's again getting more people coming through the door that they wouldn't have without doing this. And so something that may seem like they're losing money is actually just getting them more customers for a cheaper amount of money, which is still a profit.